Hello children, today we are going to start our 7th chapter, that is word editing and formatting. So children, you are already familiar with MS Word, that is Microsoft Word. It is a word processing software. So in this chapter we will learn how to format and edit text in Microsoft Word. Children, let us start our learning with Microsoft Word. So you know that the Microsoft Word and Word is one and the same thing, and it is a popular word processing software that we can work with Word in words, letters and alphabets in MS Word. We can create documents in MS Word. We can also do the formatting. What do you understand by formatting? Formatting means we can make them attractive. We can make it enhance its look to attract the audience, and we can save those documents also. Children, many more features we have in MS Words, like we can insert and delete text in between. We can check the spellings and grammars. We can find out the thesaurus also. Thesaurus means different words for with same meaning. We can find and replace any word. We can use the bullets and numbering of different styles, and we can insert the images, shapes and so many other features that you will learn in this lesson. First of all, we will learn how to enter text in MS Word. Children, you can see one blinking line here. This is the cursor, or we can say insertion point. Wherever on your screen you will see this blinking line, that means when you will start writing with the keyboard, the text will come at this place. So here sorry, you can see the blinking line, and now I can start writing like V R proud to be Indian. So by this way we can type with the help of keyboard. Children, under edit text we have the first topic, that is moving and copying. Before telling you how to do moving and copying, you should understand what is moving and what is copying and what is difference between them. Children, when we are copying any text, that means that is we are making a second copy of any text, that it will reside there only, and at the another place one more copy will come. But when we are moving, that means it will leave that place and move to new place. So for copying we will use copy and paste, and for moving we will use cut and paste. So let us start. We have written here, we are proud to be Indian. So first I will select it. Before doing any formatting in MS Word, selection is compulsory. So children, you can see I have written here Indian, but my I is small. So first I will make it capital, then I will select it, and you can see here I have cut, copy, paste. So I will click on sorry, copy, and at this place I will double click and click on paste. Now you can see I have two lines are written here in front of you. So but if I will do the move, I will do the cut and paste, then what will happen? I will again select it, click on cut, and go there and click on paste. So you can see it is not here now. Now two lines are written at the downward position. You can use this tab in clipboard group also, and you can use the keyboard shortcuts that are I am writing here. For copy you can use control plus C and for paste you can use control plus V, and for cut you can use control plus X. I am writing here capital. You will not make them capital or you will not make them small. You will simply press those keys and you will be able to perform those actions. Children, next we have inserting text. Inserting text means we have a document and we forget to write any word in between the text, and how we can write. If we are writing on our notebook, then we have to erase everything and then we can write only, or we have to write again if we are using pen. So here I am going to tell you. Let's imagine I have written here God is, and I forget to write something here. I have and always so what I can do, if I was writing on my notebook, then I have to erase everything and then write. But here I can move my cursor or insertion point at this place, or with the keyboard arrow keys, or by the mouse cursor, and then I will write here great. So by this way we can insert the text in between if we forget to write something, or if we let's imagine I need some more space here, then I can keep my cursor here by the help of mouse pointer and press space bar, or by I can press tab key also. So by this way we can insert the text in between our document. Children, let's imagine we have written something by mistake in our document. So how to delete it? You simply move your cursor here. Let's imagine I don't need that God is great. I need we are proud to be Indian, always believe in God. So what I will do, I will keep my cursor here and select it and press the delete button from the keyboard. By this way I can delete the text which is no longer required in my document. Children, next we have undo feature. You are already familiar with this feature. In your previous classes when you were doing MS Paint, and if by mistake you have drawn something wrong, then you used Ctrl plus Z key. That means you are using undo feature. In MS Word also we can use this feature by pressing Ctrl plus Z key, or by the uh, button available or on quick access toolbar. So by these both ways we can undo our last action which we have done by mistake. Children, now come to spelling and grammar check. This is very wonderful feature of MS Word. While inserting text in Word, might you have noticed that some words are underlined with red or blue wavy lines. So when what it means, why they are underlined by different color lines. Children, if by mistake you have written some wrong spelling, or you have done any grammatical mistake, then they will be underlined. If you have done some spelling mistake, then the word will be underlined with the red wavy line. But if you have done any grammatical mistake, then you can see a blue wavy line under those words. So children, how it will recognize? Our MS Word has a dictionary. It will compare each and every word with that dictionary. If it will not found any word in that dictionary, then it will show it is a misspelled word. Maybe you have seen that when you are writing your name even, so your name, always when you are using school computers, your name, when you are writing name in MS Word, it will be underlined with the red wavy line. What it means? It means it's not an English word, it is not in the dictionary of MS Word. So you can add that word in the dictionary if you are using your own PC or computer, then it will not show wavy line beneath the your name. So children, now let me show you how the spelling and grammar check will work. Let's imagine, first I will make some mistakes in my documents. I am erasing EI from here, and then I am also going to write my name here. You can see that now it is showing two red lines to us. So how we can check the spelling? So what we will do, we will click on review tab. We can also press the F7 function key for spelling check. So then we will keep our cursor in the beginning of our document, and then I will click on spelling and grammar. When I will click on spelling and grammar, it will highlight the first wrong word, and it will also show me the spellings. So it is also showing me the right spelling also. If I can double check from here that what I have written, that is right or wrong. If I got the right spelling, then I will click on change, then it will change that spelling, and after that it will move to next wrong word, and also showing me so many options. But if I don't want to change, that is it's my name, I know that the spellings are right. So what I can do, I can click on ignore. I will click on ignore, and you can see now it's not showing me the underline uh, beneath the binder, and it is also giving the message that spelling and grammar check is complete. Then I will click on OK. By this way I can check my document. Now I have only 3 lines or 2 lines, but if I had 1000 or 2000 lines, then it will be a great benefit for me to check the errors in my document. Children, we can also correct any mistake by right clicking on that word. Let's imagine again I am making some mistake in my believe, and now you can see spellings are wrong. So what I can do, I will click in between this word and click right click. You can see it is showing me the suggestions for the words. So I know there should be believe, so it will change. Now again, if I'm making one mistake in my proud word, and again right clicking, it will show me the different words, and I can choose the correct word by this way. So by this way, by right clicking also, we can correct the mistakes. So children, I think that's enough for today. If you have computer or PC at your home, then you should try all these features of MS Word in your computer, and then we will continue our chapter in next session. Okay, till then, goodbye, good day, take care.